What's up, old school homies? Today we're going to talk about, do you need to oil up your fretboard? Oh boy. Gosh, this is one of those topics that I have to bring up because it could just go right or wrong, just so easily. Why do you need to oil up your fretboard in the first place? That's usually the question. Because usually the woods that they put on your fretboard don't require oil on them. So maple fretboards are covered in paint, and I don't think you need to oil up the paint, and that probably wouldn't do anything. I'm not going to say it matters. It's like if you put oil on your furniture, it wipes off. It's covered in lacquer. What does it matter? If you're oiling up a maple fretboard that's got paint on it, you know, dumb idea pretty much. The oil's just gonna seep into the little cracks in the paint, and then it's gonna look oily underneath there. So definitely don't oil up your maple fretboard, okay? I've waxed one once. I have. It came out really cool. Alright, I'm not gonna say that was a terrible idea. One time I just decided to do it. I took out the freaking buffer and I waxed the shit out of it. Still looks good over there. Yeah. I've done some silly ass shit to guitars that I don't care about. Maybe if it's a really crazy guitar that I'm building that I don't pay a lot of money for. I've straight up scalloped fretboards and stained them with like wood stain. What's wrong with that? I mean, if you're gonna oil it, why not just paint it? You got a problem if you need to oil it, right? So what's the freaking problem? Why do we gotta oil it? It gets dry, sometimes with the rosewood, low grade rosewood. High grade rosewood was basically chosen as a guitar wood because it doesn't require paint finishing, so they didn't have to add another step to the process. It's basically finished. But as the density of the wood goes lower and lower and you get lower grades of the rosewood, I've seen it fade in color. I had one that needed oiling pretty much. Remember that last one that I got with the rally stripes on it? The Squire Showmaster, early Showmaster. That thing was cool. But the fretboard on it had been hit by the sun, and the sun had basically faded one side of the wood. The other guy that sold me the other guitar, or traded me that Made in Mexico Squire, seemed like he might have oiled that fretboard, or it was just really high grade wood. It doesn't totally bother me that people oil their fretboards, but you have so many choices of like what oil you would put on it. And then it starts to get into another fight about, oh, that's the wrong oil to put on it, They make some fretboard conditioner or some shit, if you really want to get that anal about it, you could just buy the real fretboard cleaner or product, whatever. Research it. I never tried it.